Day 11 is finally here and it's time to leave the ship. sadness. Anyway, we're back in Sydney, so we've really got one more day of holiday, so I don't think we're that sad. Let's make the most of this. Time to tour Sydney. We dropped our bags off at the State Library. It's $2 per 4 hours, and it's kind of a bit... Two things. One, you got to have money, like actual physical money. In this day and age, I never carry money. I always do tap and pay. In Australia, it's not a problem at all doing that. But that, you still need good old-fashioned coins and notes. And the second thing is, it doesn't give you the option of how long you're going to hire for. So you just start off with a $2 deposit, and then I'm going to have to pay another $2 when we get back. But it kind of makes you wonder, like, if at 4 hours is a locker going to open up and then anyone could get it? That's really worrying. And there should be a lot clearer about it, or I don't know, just change the software. Anyway, we're going to Centrepoint Tower now, walking through busy Sydney with all this noise. It's crazy loud. Alright, talk soon. Just showing kids around Sydney. It's been many, many years since I've been up here. Like, I was here as a kid, like I think 10 or 12 years old. I'm not telling you how old I am now, but yeah. We did some really bad photographs. Check these cheesy little suckers out now. No! Yes. And yeah, just checking in the sites. So I'll just try and do the best I can. Alright, Sydney Eye done. We did that in half an hour, including the 4D cinema experience. The 4D movie thing was kind of cool, to be honest, but anyhow. So for $68 for half an hour, definitely not the best value at all. If you're a tourist, fine, whatevers. I think for a bit more money, you could actually do the outside walk thing. Put that on screen now. That's not for me. All way too scary. Plus I've got the youngins, so I won't subject them to that. We're going to hit now the Queen Victoria Mall. One of the most beautiful malls in Australia. Alright, catch you soon. When I was last here, it was many years ago, it's become very high-end and very expensive. We just went into a Dr. Seuss art gallery, which obviously I couldn't photograph in, and they had prints in there for $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. You know, limited prints, 100 only, but nonetheless, they're still prints. And there was a statue of Horton, and that was almost $12,000. We've got, like, I don't know, Leica shop in here, a Royal Dalton in here. This is all very, 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 very beautiful to look at though. I mean, check out this architecture and this artwork, and there's just so much going on for the eyes. It's pretty impressive. Town Hall, tick. This is an express tour of Sydney with Chris, who has no clue of Sydney. Anyway, it's hilarious. Came here quite a bit as a kid with my folks, and remember walking around and seeing these different sites. So what we've got, St. Paul's Cathedral, is it? Am I thinking Melbourne? I'm thinking Melbourne. How's our foot tour going?
My legs hurt.
They've been getting pampered on the cruise ship, so it's time to walk it off. Walk it off, guys. Walk it off. Correction. It's St. Andrew's Cathedral. Alright, quick little B-roll and we'll be at the Chinese Gardens. Chinese garden is just stunning. The architecture, the growth of the gardens themselves. There's flowers here, there's koi fish, there's some birds. There's like a lizard here, man. Check out this lizard. For $15, $16 entry for 2 adults and 2 kids. Definitely a must do if you're in Sydney. Everywhere you're looking here, there's a great photograph you can take. I could just shoot this place all day, but we can't. We've got things to do. So next, Powerhouse Museum. Hey Sydney,
Yep. Oh my god.
what's with your trams? You know, people in Melbourne love them and hate them, and you've gone to the trouble to install them? Like, really?
Do it quickly.
This screen behind me is interactive. You touch it and the kids do like a high five and they jump. Supposedly this beautiful drawing I've just created is going to turn into some magical art, so let's give it a go now. I know, right?
We're trying to think like this, but it's much cooler. Sit on the side and then just tilt your head. It feels weird.
Oh my god, it does. It feels like I'm moving now. Alright, I need to get out.